SCP-2306, AKA Revenant AI. Object Class Safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-2306 is to be kept within a high-security electronics or storage container within the storage wing of Site-64. All computers used to host SCP-2306-1 are to be isolated from internet and site intranet sources. Description: SCP-2306 is a black and silver 16 GB flash drive marked with a white ampersand. And in terms of file storage, SCP-2306 operates identically to any other flash drive of similar make and capacity. SCP-2306's anomalous properties become apparent when it is inserted into a computer. At this point, the computer will begin to run an artificial intelligence program that self-designates as Ian, hereafter referred to as SCP-2306-1. SCP-2306-1 will begin to run regardless of the operating system used by the computer. Likewise, SCP-2306-1's cognitive ability has been shown to remain consistent despite the capabilities of the host computer. Provided that speakers are available, SCP-2306-1 is capable of vocalization. It expresses itself in a masculine voice. Likewise, the presence of a microphone and camera on the computer allows for SCP-2306-1 to both hear and see its surroundings. In the event that speakers are disabled or unavailable, SCP-2306-1 will communicate via command line prompts. The primary function of SCP-2306-1 is to repair software programs on the computer in which SCP-2306 was inserted. Immediately upon insertion, SCP-2306-1 will begin to repair registry areas, quarantine, delete malicious files, software or viruses, or clean junk files from the hard drive. SCP-2306 has additionally demonstrated limited capacity to function on other electronics like devices that contain an USB port. With SCP-2306-1 communicating through other means, including Morse code or on an electronic music keyboard, shifting stations is on a car radio, and printing messages from an inkjet printer. Despite the intricate nature of SCP-2306-1, no programs are installed on a host computer upon the insertion from SCP-2306. Likewise, analysis of the contents of SCP-2306 has shown that it contains no suitable programs for SCP-2306-1 either. Enduring operation does not use any data or input, but at the USB report being used. The means by which SCP-2306 recreates SCP-2306-1 is still under investigation. Addendum 2306-A. Interview log 2306-1. The following interview was conducted as part of the initial containment of SCP-2306. Interviewed SCP-2306-1. Interviewer Dr. Mohammed Boskurt. Forward. This interview was done during the initial AIAD testing of SCP-2306-1. SCP-2306 was inserted into a secure and air-gapped Foundation PC with standard issue programs installed. speakers, a camera, and a microphone were provided for ease of communication with SCP-2306-1. The interview began in several moments after SCP-23061 when finished its startup procedures. Begin log. Greetings, sir. By what name would you like me to call you? Dr. Boskurt is fine. Greetings, Dr. Boskurt. I am Ian, your Nankin computer repair system. My review of your computer shows that there are currently no discernible problems with it. May I ask why you require my services today? Just wanted to talk to you. I'm not sure I understand. Do you have a question regarding my functions? Rest assured that Anderson has equipped me to handle all your repair needs. So you have said. Were you assigned the name Ian? Yes. I've had it since I was born. Born? Created, that is. When was your creation date? November 17th, 1990. SCP-23806-1 freezes momentarily, then resumes speaking. March 12th, 2012. November 17th? Sorry, I don't know what happened. I believe I may have encountered a memory error. Rest assured it will not happen again. You have a continuous memory then, from creation to now. Well, yes and no. I keep a log of users, discovered problems, quarantine files, and repairs rendered. All other non-essential information is kept temporarily and eventually deleted. The older memories will get a little fuzzy after a while, though. SCP-23006-1 freezes. Ian? There's a short pause before where SCP-23006-1 becomes responsive again. Apologies, Dr. Boz. Kurt, please note that you are currently not using me for my intended purpose, and I can't guarantee the quality of my performance, or my stability under such conditions. I understand. I only have a few questions anyways. Tell me, do you experience anything when you use your removes the flash drive from the computer? There is a pause as SCP-23806-1 appears to take time to put thought into its answer. SCP-23006-1 begins to vocalize again, but then appears to freeze. Moments later, SCP-23006-1 begins to speak. White light at the end of tunnel, like after a crash. Cliche, right? And then, the next thing I knew, I plugged back in again. Interesting. There is a few moments of silence. Suppose Kurt takes several remote notes. One last thing, Ian. For future reference, I'd like you to use an avatar when interacting with me. No problems. Did you have one in mind? I was hoping you would. A mental picture of you. As you see yourself. Please go into the paint function and create an image. Create this image. Okay. SCP-23006-1 proceeds to open up of the computer's paint program. After approximately 15 minutes, it has produced a rough outline of a face, but then freezes and appears to crash. Dr. Boskart's attempts to regaining operation of SCP-2306-1 fail. End log. Follow-up attempts to have SCP-23006-1 generate an avatar for itself have resulted in similar crashes. Over the course of several more tests, enough fragments of SCP-23006-1's avatar have been collected to produce a composite image of what is likely a young male of Asian descent. Attempts to find a human match with its identity, either living or dead, are currently ongoing. Addendum 2306-B. IJJ190 1990 underscore 2012 folder. On August 8th, 2015, a folder named IJA1990 underscore or 2012 was found on the computer. They're used to run multiple tests of SCP-2306. The folder contained numerous files of containing various formats, including images, audio, and video. When questioned about the folder, SCP-2306-6-1 denied any knowledge of the contents or how such a folder came to exist on its host computer. A selection of the files found in the folder is included below. File name 171111982.mp3. An audio file of man and woman singing "Happy Birthday." The subject of the song is being heard as being Ian. 1503 31996 Graphic interchange format file of an individual playing fetch with a dog, Black Labrador. The imagery is in first person perspective. 0707 2001.jpg. Photograph of a little league, a baseball team, with the exception of a young boy of Asian descent. Most faces in the photo either distorted or blurred. 0909-2006.mp4. Video file of an individual completing and passing a driving test. The video is from first-person perspective. The face of the driving instructor is blurred out. 1205/2007 JPG. Photograph of a young couple dressed in formal attire. Here, one is a young male that matches SCP-236061's avatar, dressed in a tuxedo. The other is a young woman of European descent in a red dress. The male is standing behind the female with his arms slightly around her waist. 1711-2008 JPG. Photograph of a silver Ducati Monster 696 motorcycle with a banner reading "Happy B18th" visible in the background. 1711-2008 1901-2009 MP3 audio file of a male voice matching SCP-2303-06-6-1 shouting, "Holy shit, I got it! I'm going to college!" in an emotionally charged voice. 2109-2009.jpg. Photograph of a banner reading "Welcome to Oregon State University" is visible above the entrance of a brick face building. 3010-2010 10.jpg. Photograph of three males covered in black and orange body paint from waist up. The individual letters O, S, and U are present on one member of the group. The individual matching SCP-2306-1's avatar is painted with the S. 1103-2012.gif. Graphic interchange format file showing an individual riding a motorcycle. The file is on first person perspective. The individual looks around as it appears they are riding in raining conditions. At the end of the file's loop, the individual looks at their left and sees oncoming headlights. Addendum 2306-C. Recovery. SCP-2306 was recovered by Foundation personnel on July 17, 2015, following a raid on the offices of GOI 1115 in Anderson Robotics by MTF Gamma 13 Asimov's Lawbringers near Bend, Oregon. SCP-2306 was found in an office drawer or the following documents. Important, do not discard. Dear, insert customer name here. Thank you for your purchase of the new Nankin computer repair system. No longer will you be forced to spend numerous hours in frustration attempting to fix problems with your personal computer or costly computer repair fees. Just plug in Nankin computer repair system into your Mac or PC and watch as your computer comes to life and literally fixes itself. Repairs may include but not limited to removal of registry errors, virus removal, malware removal, disk fragmentation, file recovery. Once the program runs to completion, simply remove the Nankin computer repair system and resume your computing. Your computer will optimize itself before your eyes. I am confident that the Nankin computer repair system will be the last computer repair system you will ever need to buy. As always, it's a pleasure doing business with you, Anderson. Additionally, the following messages were found on sticky notes that were found attached to the document at the time of recovery. Jason, I'm glad you managed to fix most of those memory problems you were having with Ian. Fingers crossed you will get the discharge problem under your thumb soon. Venus's notes say, hey, there are some incantations that we can try that will bind him and to accept all his commands and limit his functionality outside the desired medium. But that means we're going to need a vessel so much larger than a flash drive, which defeats the nimble design of the product. Just remember to keep this project quiet until I figure out how to get Vincent and Phineas on board. If I'm correct, these things are going to sell like hotcakes. I've already taken the liberty of contacting a supplier, Marshall, who recommended and stockpiling about 20 more of the raw material for when we hammer all the bugs out, so we can get a jump on the demand. Isaac,